US Vice President JD Vance has accused some members of Israel's government of trying to influence American public opinion against Washington's deal to end the war with Iran. Speaking on Joe Rogan's podcast, Vance defended the US-Iran deal reached last month and said some Israeli officials wanted the military campaign to continue. Vance said he had some good relations with Israeli officials, but claimed others were trying to manipulate the American public opinion to keep the war going indefinitely.
And again, with limitations. Like when the Iranians hit ships, the president has been willing to knock the hell out of the Iranians in response. This is not just a negotiation. It's negotiation, it's military, it's all these things. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that there have been people within the Israeli government who are trying to actually shift us away from that policy because they want to continue the military campaign. And by the way, there are people within their government that I love, I have good relationships with. I hope, and I don't think that they're part of this. I mean, the ambassador of Israel to the United States, I think, is actually a really good guy. Obviously, he cares about Israel first. I care about America first. But there are some people within their system we know beyond a shadow of a doubt who are manipulating and trying to change American public opinion to keep the war going on indefinitely. Again, not towards any objective, but just indefinitely.
His comments point to a wider public rift between Washington and parts of Israel's leadership over how to handle Iran. Vance said foreign governments, including allies and adversaries, often try to influence US policy, but he said the problem begins when those campaigns affect American political judgment.
That I'm influenced by foreign governments, that, I take my marching orders from Tucker Carlson, and there's just so much bullshit out there when what I'm actually trying to do is accomplish what the President of the United States told me to accomplish, which is a settlement of this that accomplishes our objectives. Iran doesn't have a nuclear weapon. We have the free flow of oil and gas. And I should be clear, I don't actually mind. I don't mind that let's say certain elements of the Israeli government want to criticize the deal or have disagreements about the deal. I don't even mind an effort to try to influence, foreign governments try to influence the United States all the time. Israel does it, other countries do it. It's just sort of the nature of the beast. What bothers me is actually when Americans meaning American leadership, allows that influence to affect their judgment and to affect what they are advocating for. That's what really bothers me. People are always going to try to influence the United States of America, whether they're allies of ours or whether they're enemies of ours. But
asked whether the US would still have fought Iran without Israel influence, Vance said yes. He said President Donald Trump believes strongly that Iran must not be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon.
It's social media posts, it's they're leaking to reporters, they're attacking me obsessively, saying that we should not be negotiating with Iran. We should just keep the military campaign going indefinitely. And that is their explicit position. And coming after me saying that, people have come after me and say that I'm influenced by Qatar, that I'm influenced by foreign governments, that, I take my marching orders from Tucker Carlson. And there's just so much bullshit out there when what I'm actually trying to do is accomplish what the President of the United States told me to accomplish, which is a settlement of this that accomplishes our objectives. Iran doesn't have a nuclear weapon. We have the free flow of oil and gas. And I should be clear.
Vance had already criticized Israeli opponents of the deal in June, warning that Trump's remained Israel's key ally and pointing to billions of dollars in US defense assistance Israel receives. Israeli officials have privately argued that the Iran deal is bad for Israel because it does not fully address Tehran's nuclear and ballistic missile programs. The comments are significant because they bring a usually private disagreement into the open. Whether US policy in the Middle East is being shaped by American interests, Israeli pressure, or both.